Welcome back, everyone. So, a couple of days ago, a friend of mine told me that he started watching the Chris Chan documentary, Geno Samuel's documentary on Chris Chan, and that made me look up Chris Chan, and I kind of just got caught up on Chris Chan a couple of days ago, and I made that video earlier this week, generally updating you on what's going on with Chris in general. But today, I want to talk about this situation that's going on with Chris, where he thinks he's Jesus Christ and try to answer the question, why does Chris think that he is Jesus Christ, or how did he come to this conclusion that he is none other than Jesus Christ, from Nazareth. Uh, Anyways, before I get to that, my friend, his name's Richard Warren. He writes on GameRant.com. Link is in the description. He gets paid based on how many people click on the article that he writes, so go click on that so he can get some more money. Anyways, moving on. Chris thinks he's Jesus Christ, and that has been revealed to us through some letters. Obviously, Chris was raised as a Christian, but I don't think that he ever really had a grasp on Christianity. But anyways, he's familiar with Christianity. It's not due to him. He didn't show up to jail and was like, hey, what's this book with all these cool stories in it? Uh, anyways, so in his first jail letter, he just asked for money. I'm actually I pulled up a couple of these letters so I can reference them. So Chris's first letter from jail, this is back in August, was very short. It said, hey everyone, I would very much appreciate paying off my jail debt and being able to purchase from the jail's commissary. I really need new socks, that's in all caps, a bra, some extra panties, and a pair of leather sneakers and other goods from this. So please, all of you, go online and donate to my inmate account right away. $5 or $10 per person, at least towards an accumulated total of $100 would be very much appreciated. Thank you, you all, and be safe and well. Chris Chan, Sonichu, August 20th, 2021. Okay, so that's August 20th, 2021. But in a jail letter sent September 19th, 2021, he is no longer referring to himself as Chris Chan. It is now clear to him, apparently, that he is Jesus Christ. And it reads, firstly and vitally, it should be made obvious and clear that aside from Andy Warhol, my life events at present and so far can directly be compared and matched with that which have been chronicled of none other than Jesus Christ of Nazareth himself in any Holy Bible. So it starts in September, and obviously Chris's mental health is a very common topic, but it's always been really bad. He's never really been a mentally healthy person ever. So that's not a good start. But anyways, it was already bad when he got into jail. He was in a bad mental state when he was living in that, house with Barb, and they were, doing whatever. And then he gets to jail. Now he's in solitary. He doesn't have his toys and his video games, so his mental health is just gonna plummet, So I think that's probably has to do a little bit with him believing that he's Jesus. Obviously, when he was free, he had this whole dimensional merge thing going on. He thinks that at some point in time, these two dimensions are gonna merge together, and all of these, Pokemon characters and Sonic characters are going to merge with our world, and we'll all be together, happy, and whatever. So he can marry Mewtwo or whatever. So he's got that as a coping mechanism before he goes to jail. And now that he's in jail, they give him a Bible and they give him unlimited free time, except, his random court appearances, which keep getting put back. They keep getting postponed, they keep getting continuances. So he's going to be in jail for a while, well into 2022. And you leave him there in solitary confinement. Obviously, you can't put Chris with other people. That's just not going to work. Obviously, you left Chris in the house with his mom, and you saw what happened. That's why we're here. So you can't put Chris with other people, and yeah, you're just gonna go crazy. Obviously, solitary confinement can have detrimental mental health effects on normal people, and then you just have to take into consideration that we're talking about Chris Chan. So the detrimental mental health effects of solitary confinement are just really magnified when it's multiplied by like 10 when we're talking about Chris. So let me read for you the Christmas card that he sent very recently. So it says, "Dearest," this is to Kenneth Englehart. "Dearest Kenneth, I am delighted to share the blessings of this greeting card with you. I also inform you that a good number of my followers, including you, have been selected to be divinely tested as candidates to be my present day apostles and disciples. Obviously, alongside Null, Dylan, and Bella, who had also been tested, a number have failed, but Kenneth, fear not, for I bring good tidings unto thee through this card. Thou hast proven and continue to prove time and again with great success in kindness, loyalty, honesty, and generosity, with good humor as well. With that said, Kenneth Irwin Englehart, I am humbled to inform you that you have passed our tests very well. Continue to serve as one of my apostles in permanent effect now in these days and after being shifted to the recombined Earth in Universe 1C211987 with the majority. Congratulations. Remain humble as thou art, and do good as thou will. Enjoy the holidays as they are. Mrs. Jesus, Christine Weston, Chandler, Sonichu." And I would imagine that Chris is probably talking like they did in the Bible, out loud to the guards. And it's like, "Wherefore art thou? I need to go to my commissary now," or something like that. So I really feel bad for anyone who has to deal with Chris that was just trying to do their job as a normal person, like the jail security, any district attorneys that have to deal with him, and then obviously Chris probably has a public defender who just, that sucks. That just sucks. He has Jesus Christ as a client now, so that's interesting. But anyways, I think you have, to recap, you have Chris, who is before jail, is obviously just in terrible, terrible state of mental health. And then you get him to jail. Now he's been uprooted from his, very, very, very closed off environment that's been the same for really, better part of like 3 decades. And you rip him out of that environment where he's comfortable, and you stick him in solitary confinement, which is an environment which can cause even, regular, normal, healthy people to go insane. So you put an already insane person into a environment that causes insanity, and you end up with someone like Chris who thinks he's Jesus Christ, and then you add in the Bible that's in the room as kind of like a flavor, as a backdrop. You could have added a Quran, or I'm sure if you added a copy of, I don't know, Lord of the Rings, Chris would probably think he's a hobbit or something like that. Or if you left him a copy of Harry Potter, I'm sure he would be thinking that he's at Hogwarts right now. So I think the Bible isn't really the thing. I think it's all just a coping mechanism. I think you could have literally left him with anything, and it would have been that. So that's why I think Chris believes he's Jesus. Maybe he is Jesus. I don't know. I should probably stop watching this stuff. Thanks for watching.